Give me the next 3 to 5 minutes and I'm going to show you how you can earn 67% extra revenue without generating any expensive leads. And there are three ways to do it. Very efficient, very fast, and very easy. Okay. And these three ways, a lot of people actually know the basic, but they don't really know how to implement this exactly. All right. So for many of you that don't know me, my name is Andreas, and I've been working with many Fortune 500 companies and generating more than $3 million in outreach sales revenue. And how I use this exact strategy to attract more revenue for my own business, to generate more leads, to get more bookings and close more deals with these three basic foundational ways that you can implement right away today. So most likely you will not take any notes when watching this video. You most likely may be scrolling on your phone and you didn't even notice about this video earlier. So any of you that wants these notes, you just comment yes below on the comment box and I'll send you this PDF. I'll send you this image so you can just implement right away after this session in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so just comment yes below and I will send this image to you personally by messenger. All right, so first thing first is that what are the three ways to get more revenue? A lot of people actually they just keep chasing new revenue, right? New revenue meaning they want to get new leads, they want to get the new things, the new prospect, the new bookings, and it's costing them more than ever, right? Because can you imagine when you want to generate one booking on your appointment, you know the numbers. It normally costs from $50, $100, $200, even some people $500. It depends on the ticket size that you want to generate, right? But in this sense, if you want to generate extra revenue, you just require $0. How to do that? Number one is that you need to follow up with current leads. Let me ask you this question. In your database, in your CRM, how many leads are dormant? Meaning that they are not going anywhere, they just didn't being contacted, and nobody have the bandwidth to contact them because they just going cold, right? And nobody thought that they can be revived, they can be a potential prospect, right? But with the right strategy, so the key is the right strategy, how can you talk to them back? How can you reach out to them back and bring them some value so that they want to be interested in what you're offering again? So the value here, it could be a lead magnet, right? For many of you know about lead magnet, this is like value bomb. Some people say value bomb. It looks like sending them the PDF or free course or discount or something that make them interested back in what you're offering, right? So this is number one. Follow up with current leads, old leads that may even dormant, that they're inactive. They just didn't do anything, sitting back in your CRM. And maybe you have a lot of them already in your CRM. Those didn't require anything to just reach out to them back and just follow up with them, right? That's number one. Number two, you need to know that there is something that's called speed to lead. Speed to lead, right? What is this? A lot of people talking about speed to lead, speed to lead. This is exactly the speed, the quick, like how fast you are to respond to lead that opt in to your system. So maybe right now you also already have free course, you have lead magnet, you have free Facebook group, you have a lot of stuff that you want to bring value for the lead, right? And they maybe come in without you expecting them because maybe sometimes you already spending some money to them, right? So there's a speed where you can react, you can respond to them, you can send a message, email, or even phone calls that you can bring them to conversation, right? So a lot of people are actually missing this speed because they thought they just come in and they wait with the email nurturing that automated with some kind of system in a Facebook group that they set up actually to just having some conversation later on when they book a call on the calendar. But what if you can change that? Instead of just waiting for it, what if you fast enough, you get a speed to reach out to them proactively, again with the right strategy, right? You can reach out to them proactively and offering them even more value so they want to have a conversation with you. If you have a conversation with them, this is the fastest way to generate revenue for your business. But if you don't have this conversation, then you're always struggling to just chase the new expensive leads that you want to have. But you already have it right now on your hand. You just need to have speed to lead, how fast you can reach out to them, right? That's number two, speed. right? This the keyword is speed. Okay. Number three is reduce no-show or prevent no-show, right? How can you reduce the amount of no-show? Let's say right now you're generating leads for, let's say, $100 per leads that come in. But people who showing up on the appointment, people who are they are showing up on the calendar that they book with you, maybe it's only 60%. Maybe some of them are 70%, or maybe some of them are 80%, right? Meaning that not all of them that's showing up on the appointment that you generate. So it means that cost per show up is increasing compared to just cost per lead generated, right? This is actually how that you can just earn more revenue by reinvesting the same amount of money that they actually didn't show up on appointments. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if you're already generating some leads and they're just having a no-show, they didn't show up on appointments. That means the price, meaning cost, right, per lead is increasing if no-show. If you reduce the cost per lead, if you can reduce by getting more show-ups, that means cost per lead is going down. By getting them cost per lead getting down, what does it mean is that you can get them to reinvest to new lead. So without getting new leads that are expensive, you can just use the price, the cost, the fee that you're generating. Instead of getting them no show, you can get them to the new lead that will show up. So if you can increase, in other words, if right now you have 50%, let's say 50% show up rate, right? Show up rate. If you can increase them, let's say into 80%, meaning you have extra 30% revenue that you can use to even generate more leads that is going to show up, because you know how to make them show up. Again, back again is with the right strategy here, right? With the right strategy. So all the things, number two and number three, is all refer back to the right strategy. If you reach out the wrong way, if you don't make them show up the right way, then they will always struggling to even be your clients, right? And you want to close them, you want to get them the best value you can offer them. But if nobody show up an appointment, if nobody contacting them at the right time, that will always be extra cost for you. That is going more expensive, more expensive. So for all of you that want to know how that you can exactly use the right strategy